what is going on? Alrighty. Um, we got another trade recap video for today. Um, Took a few trades. Gonna run through the ones I took, some thoughts, how December price action is gonna be dog shit, um, and a couple other things. But yeah, let's get going. Alrighty. So coming in today, pretty pretty much didn't know what the hell the market was gonna do. If I'm gonna be quite honest, we were doing this for like all of yesterday and last night in the London Asia session. So it's just like, yeah, coming into the day, I really kind of just wanted to wait to get more price action put in to see like what the heck, I could be looking for. I did have these equal 4-hour highs marked out over here and this buy side high time frame buy side level that I potentially thought we might go toward. I also put down in my notes, pre-market notes that I could be looking for some kind of AMD setup because we had all this accumulation zone up in here. And is that kind of what happened right at market open? I actually missed this setup. This was the first setup I was actually looking at taking, but it just moved so quick that didn't find an entry there. You still probably could have entered, but anyways, market open, we come up, we take out London high, and then we come out and take these 4-hour equal highs at ES to dot. So we put an SMT right there. Got a slight move down. Then with the inverse for value gap up there, and slight move down. They got to pull back right into a 2 minute, and then, but you literally would have had to like either entered right off market open or on this candle's close, still targeting all of this sell side and lower liquidity right in here, which I didn't want to do because I didn't like the risk on this. You'd be doing something like this, which again, I wanted to wait for more price action to be put in. So ended up doing that. I did actually take a stab at a long, immediately close my position. So I was looking at this for value gap right here. Because like I said, we did have draws higher. And I thought the SMT that we put in was just going to be for maybe like these lows right here. Because we really didn't have um, a whole lot of anything else to the left of us. Really, it was just kind of these lows that were sitting in there. So like, all right, I think we might, get a nice flip here because we did actually have SMT at this point in time with ES. Um, and I don't know what it was. If I just like wasn't watching right very well, but I was gonna take this inverse for value gap right here, targeting these equal highs right here with SMT lows. Like looks great as a setup. And I entered because I thought that shit inverse, but it didn't inverse, y'all. Like I swear to you, like what I saw was it inverse, and then it didn't, and then I was in the position, and I was like, oh shoot, that didn't inverse. So I like immediately closed it for like a $50 loss. So that was kind of weird. Um, but oh well, that really nothing there. You kind of consider that like a break even. Um, After that, we did a whole lot of nothing for quite some time. We had this 15 minute that we created during this dump in the first little bit of open here. That was kind of looking to either potentially maybe take a long into or look for us to retrace back into it, take a short lower, which the short lower was the better play of the day because we were kind of consistently showing that we wanted to be bearish. So after that, we come in here. Okay, so we tap back into this 15 minute, kind of chopped around for a little bit, then we started to see some displacement. I really, really wanted to see us come up, take this high, put SMT with ES, come tap, true day open, something. Um, we didn't. This would have been a lot more high quality for me, and I would have probably entered right off of this 2 minute inverse for value gap, which is kind of where we get to these two trades right here. This is kind of really where I wanted to enter this trade, and targeting this internal low right down here, but I didn't because I don't know. I really don't know. We did have this 1 minute for value gap right here that I was kind of uh, not concerned, but I was like watching it. And we did kind of get a deep like the entry on this would have been not like quite ideal. Like you'd been running a pretty fat stop, which I really didn't want to do because after seeing all of this, I like price action was not looking great for the day, and I was kind of like playing a little bit of defense, honestly. So, oops, I didn't And then I did end up entering this after getting like more displacement, which I don't even know why, bro. Like if I'm entering this trade, enter it off the 2 minute inversion, and then target the 1 minute here, take partials. Then if we rip lower, then you're great. Like that would have been the first trade. So I entered twice. I entered twice right here. I didn't take any losses, but it was something like this, and then we immediately go down. I literally stop at break even like immediately, um, just because I kind of wanted to see it flush through this 1 minute for value gap right here, which we didn't do. So I entered that twice, exact same trade twice. Like good displacement, enter, flush down, right back up to break even. Good displacement, flush down, right back to break even. Um, because I really just don't want to put a lot of risk on the table for that trade. Because again, like I said, if we were to have taken this high out and seen what I wanted to see, get an SMT, inverse value gap right there, that would have been a lot higher quality of a setup. Didn't get that, so it's a little more cautious taking that trade. So then I was kind of watching this 1 minute because we did have these lows right here that I was like, I kind of want to see, I really want to see those lows get taken. Um, but we do have this for value gap that we were kind of respecting for a while. So I was watching that and I was like, all right, if we get an inverse on that, there's really nothing else that can hold us up to go lower, and it should just flush straight down. Which is pretty much exactly what happened. Entered right here when that we got the inverse on the 1 minute and put the stop. I either put the stop at the high or the fair value gap. I can't remember which one. We'll just say the high. So 1 to 1.5 right here. Made about, I think I'm up about like it's like 440 something dollars on the day. So take out that stupid mistake over here, and it's a $500 day. So, um, I like this setup. Followed my rules today actually pretty well. Even though I did this shit up in here, like technically still kind of the model and system that I trade. I was scared and I had the thought of money in my head, and I shouldn't have been thinking about that. Shouldn't have been thinking about executing a trade. Um, this was just a fuck up. It happens, I don't know. I swear to y'all, like it inversed for me, but it didn't. Um, but yeah, dub on the day. Stayed very patient, which is exactly what I wanted to do, especially coming into this week. I really just wanted to stay patient, man. Like it's almost 10:30 now. Market open at 8:30, and I'm now seeing like some decent price action. So there's always going to be better setups later if you just wait, you stay patient. I try to ask myself the question, like if I'm about to enter a trade, like especially if it's close to market open, I'm thinking, like trying to think in my head, like will there be another setup today that will be higher quality than this? That'll be a better trade setup. You know, will there be one today? Will there be one later today? Will there be one tomorrow? Will there be one the next day? Like, if I'm just thinking about that and then I'm in the moment, like, oh, this is like a C minus trade. Like, I don't need to take these. So, and then wait for stuff like this. That's a lot better. So, solid day, solid trade. Again, kind of be just trying to stay extra patient, especially as y'all can see, December's price action been starting out really hot so far. So, gonna be watching for that as well. But yeah, that is all for me. It's all trade recap.